Hello, good evening. This is the Tuesday talk for today, another late one, I'm afraid. Today I wanted to talk to you about one of the most frequently asked questions, which is internet connection. So there are various sites where you can check the internet and the capacity of the internet within the area of the house that you're looking. Most people would have been asked a few years ago now to sign up and pay or agree to pay €50 for setting up fibre optic within the commune. Not all communes have it yet. It is a work in progress. This is a map of the areas where the public initiative has been put into place. So lots of it is public and then part of it is private as well. And the areas that are the strongest are the deepest colours. So you can see, for example, this here, this is around Veer, Normandy, so the coverage is very good. It's been done by the public, in the public domain. And then there's other areas where it's been done more in the private sector. The main operator here still is Orange, and we recommend Orange often because they own the infrastructure, or used to, and that used to be for the copper wires which get brought internet to your house through the usual telephone line type connection. That's changed. It's very much diversified now, and there's more options for the internet, and lots of groups have set up differently to do that. I believe that Orange sort of let the smaller companies take over and use the infrastructure and set up the contracts, and then moved in once everything was, all the teething problems were sorted out, moved in and then sort of swept up with new contracts and things like that. So that's a bit of a snapshot of where we're at. What Orange are doing is they're doing away with the copper wiring system that used to bring internet to your property. So you may find, if you buy a property that has never had a connection for telephone or internet, that at this moment in time it's not possible, because not everywhere has gone free from that process at the moment. So if you're stuck and you haven't got it, then there may be a little bit of a wait. A lot of people get around that. You can test what you've got, what capacity you've got for each property. You can do a test in 3 minutes to find out the speed of your connection. And you can also then look at operators by using just a telephone number for the property or the property address. You can look at the operators who operate in the area and choose your contract from there. The one, of course, that is slightly different is anything that's done by satellite. So that's very often Starlink, or all else fails. There's a Starlink system which most people are happy with when they have it. It avoids the problems of connection and for non-availability of standard fibre optic. Other than that, there's things that you can move around. So Bouygues, for example, do a Bouygues box. They've got a new one come out. It's £29.99 a month. And that is portable, so you can move it from one place to another. If you're going away in a camping car or something else, you could take it with you, and that's often a solution that's used as well. There used to be a system with Orange where you could sort of turn it on and turn it off on a holiday home partway through the year if you weren't going to be at your property, but that's really been faded out now, so that's not a possibility. Lots of people still use their 4G if they've got an open contract when they come across, especially if it's for a holiday home. But when you're running Netflix or whatever else you want to do through the television, then often it's better to have an actual resource, Starlink or as I say, proper fibre optic, so that you can make the most of either working from home or using the television and films, watching and things like that. The other thing to notice is just lots of people ask about English TV over here. It's probably not exactly what you should be doing, but if you've got an Amazon account or a Fire Stick in the UK, then you can bring that across. And also my recommendation would be that you come across with a Humax box. Now Humax is now out of date, so there are others, and it's a satellite receiver. Usually try to go for the one that lets you record as well, because the obviously we've got an hour difference here, so your favourite programmes are likely to be shown at later times. If you're up for it and wanting to progress your French more quickly, you may well consider French TV, because with French TV you will find that especially if you're watching the news or the weather or a film that you will start picking up the language a little bit more quickly. Anyway, if you've got any questions, please put the questions below this posting, and hopefully you'll find that information useful. Thank you.